guys, and welcome back today for a brand new video. I'm very excited for today's because we're going to be doing just like a casual, chatty, get ready with me while trying a bunch of new drugstore makeup. I have a ton of stuff from NYX. I have the Flower Beauty Try This Angel collab. I have new Physicians formula, so I'm excited to get started. Let's go ahead and jump in. All right, so I've got my little bucket here of all new stuff. So I have some stuff from JCat Beauty. I've actually never tried their products before, so we're going to be trying like their concealer out. I have this new primer from NYX that I'm really excited to try. This is the Plump Right Back primer. I've got that. I've got the Flower Beauty Charlie's Angel palette. I have some of the new butter products from Physicians Formula, and I've got the Milani lipsticks. I think these are called the Lip Fetishes, one of those. So exciting new makeup releases to test out. So we're just gonna get started and start, trying everything out. And I'm gonna do this like more of like a chatty style. It's been a while since I've done like a chatty video with you guys. I feel like it's been a while since I've done like even just like a life update. So this is the Plump Right Back Plumping Serum, and it says skin instantly feels and looks plumper, use alone or with foundation. So we're gonna try this out first. I do feel like I am more of a review based channel, and so I don't feel like I do like super chatty videos all the time. I feel like you more see me, trying out new makeup, testing out new makeup on this channel. I do, however, have a vlog channel. I feel like I don't talk about it enough, but I do have a vlog channel. So if ever you want to see like more content from me, more of like my everyday life, my family, stuff like that, you can always watch my vlog channel. It's just called Not Just Makeup Molly. And over there I share a lot of, stuff to do with everyday life. I feel like I share very raw life. So I share stuff about motherhood, just like everyday life. It's a lot of mommy content, so if you're not into that, then you might not like it, but definitely check me out over there if you want to see like more, raw type of everyday life. So this actually feels really tacky, like really tacky. It kind of reminds me how it feels of like a gripping primer, but it is kind of giving a little bit of luminosity to the skin. I can see where it said like serum. So I'm excited to try this out and see if it like does anything for like making my makeup stick a little bit more, but it feels good so far. I'm going to kind of let that seep in a second. I am going to use a foundation that I typically use, which is this one from Maybelline. It's been a minute since I've used this, but it's one of my favorites from the drugstore. It's their Dream Radiant Liquid. I didn't want to try a new foundation just because I wanted to see how the primer played with one that I already like. So I'll be using this, and then I just have a sponge here from Derma E. So one of the main like updates, I guess, going on in my life right now is I am a mother of two. And like I said, I know mother content isn't for everyone. So that's a reason I started that vlog channel, was so that I could still share that aspect of my life without like changing this channel altogether. I very well could have just made this channel about lifestyle and like changed it over and everything, and I know a lot of people do that, but I still love beauty and I still love my reviews and my tutorials. And I feel like a lot of times when people switch stuff over, like not that they don't, not that people don't keep watching their videos, because I know a lot of you are just here to watch me, but I feel like it kind of can be a hard transition for the people that aren't interested in that. So I didn't want to just like up and make my channel lifestyle. I wanted to actually start a new channel and, find a new subscriber base that was more interested in what I was putting out. And I have to say, it's been really rewarding starting that vlog channel. Now, it is just a smaller channel. I think I just passed 600 subscribers, so I don't have a lot of subscribers or anything like that, but I kind of like that. It has been nice to just kind of just share content that I want to share, don't have like any expectations. Like, I'm not even monetized yet over there, so like I have no income coming in from that. It's like just solely just for fun, and I actually really like that. The feeling of that, and like I said, it's very like rewarding. I feel like my makeup is sitting really nicely on top of that. I'm going to add just a little bit more to give me a little more coverage over here. But I just feel like sometimes with beauty in particular, I feel like it's easy to get a little bit burnt out. I think it's a little bit more repetitive than some other genres. Like I feel like example is like lifestyle, because I feel like with lifestyle you can do so much, but with beauty there's not really like a lot of like room to do other things. I feel like you kind of stick to one thing. Yeah, you can show in like fashion and stuff like that you can throw in, but I feel like for the most part you're kind of stuck with what you're doing. So I kind of felt just a little bit burnt out on beauty. I still love it. I want to do it all the time. I still like enjoy it. My TikTok, my YouTube, my Instagram, like I'm still doing beauty videos everywhere, but I wanted to like dab into something else. I wanted to share more everyday stuff, share the mommy stuff like I said. I'm going to try concealer so I can keep talking, but this is the Stay Assurance Water Sealed Zero Smudge Concealer from JCat. They sent me over a package. I haven't tried anything from the brand, so I'm excited to try them. They are new to Ulta Beauty, but I know a lot of drugstores also carry them, so we're going to try this out. This is in the shade Custom Mustard. Here's what the packaging on that one looks like. So like I said, it's just been nice to kind of just, you know, share a little bit more of like what I want to share, and also been fun like having fun editing, because I feel like I'm editing like family stuff and like my kids, and it's been really cool to have those moments from them. And yeah, it's just kind of been fun to find like a new editing style, and I've been like playing with different intros and like different things, and it's been nice. So actually that looks really nice. I would say that that shade might be a tiny bit light for me, but I think we can make it work. It actually is very brightening. The coverage looks really nice on it too. Let me know if you guys have tried anything from that brand, because like I said, I'm new to them. I know they've been around a long time. Like I've heard people talk about them for a long time, but I've just never tried anything. But that looks good. Definitely has a lot of coverage for sure, like I was saying. So kind of as I was talking about like starting that other channel, I do feel like I have been in a little bit of a rut with this channel as well. I feel like I had such steady growth there for so long with my beauty reviews, and now I just feel like I've kind of been just at like a little bit of a standstill. I'm gonna switch over to eyes now. We're gonna use the Flower Beauty Charlie's Angel palette. I'm excited to try this out. It's really cute. So like I was saying, I just feel like I haven't really seen much growth on this channel. I've been kind of just at this like standstill now for a while, which this channel to me has never been about just like growing a ton. I feel like like I said, I was growing pretty steadily there, and then I've kind of just been at the standstill. But it's not like I need to be growing, but I do feel like sometimes, especially in like social media, it's good to see growth. It's good to know that like what you're doing, you know, people are enjoying and stuff. And I just feel like sometimes it can put us at a little bit of like a wall within ourselves. So I never know like what to post over here. Like I feel like I love doing my reviews, but then I feel like I don't want to just be a review channel. So I've been kind of just struggling a little bit with what to post on this channel. As I'm sure you guys have seen, I don't like upload nearly as much as I used to. And part of that is because I am doing the vlog channel, but also just because, you know, I don't know what you guys want to see. I feel like when I do my reviews, those get the best views. And then everything aside from that, I just feel like it doesn't really get as much. I'll be curious to see what this video does, but it just doesn't get as much traction, which I get. Like the reviews do bring in new eyes. I know you guys really enjoyed my declutter series. That was so much fun to do. That also was something that I saw a lot of people enjoyed, but it's like I can't declutter my makeup all the time. You know, I kind of already went through all my collection, but I'm gonna go into the shade, this shade next. So it's kind of just like been one of those things where I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do here on YouTube and like what I want to continue to film for this beauty channel. And I'd love to know like feedback from you guys, like what you would want to see over here. I'm gonna go ahead and just blend this shade. These are actually more pigmented than I was thinking. I've only tried one Flower Beauty palette before. It was like a little quad from them, and I wasn't that impressed, but these are really pigmented. They look pretty nice so far. I'd be curious to try out the shimmers in this palette. This is also a Flower Beauty brush. It feels really nice. We actually today and yesterday just got a ginormous storm here in Michigan. They were saying like somewhere of like 20 inches or something like that was expected. I'm not exactly sure how much we got. I know it wasn't that much, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was like at least 12. Like we got a lot. So that's been fun. I always get so nervous with the snow. I hate driving with it. I have like pretty high anxiety with like driving in general, but especially in the snow, it's just like not it's not good for me at all. So luckily that's when I'm thankful for this job and the fact that I don't have to like travel if it is, you know, snowy. I don't have to go to work. But, you know, Shane does, so it's always like anxiety for me when he's driving too, but it's not nearly as bad as when I'm driving. So that's when I'm like so thankful that I can just stay home and, you know, work from home, because I feel like I don't miss that at all. At my previous job, I had to, I was working at a restaurant and I had to open the restaurant a lot of times. So I was like the first one there in the morning, and I had to get there at like 5:30 or like a little bit before. So I was like leaving my house at like 5 a.m. And winter storms are no joke in the morning like that, because I feel like they haven't had a chance to like plow or anything yet. And oh my God, I just had the worst anxiety with driving, and I think it progressively got worse. There was a instance too where I did get into an accident, and that was in the morning before they had had a chance to like clear the roads. It was a little bit slick, and my car ended up I did like 5 like complete spins on the like expressway, we call it. I know in like a lot of states they don't have expressways, but like a freeway. And Luckily, because it was so early in the morning, there wasn't really anyone else on the road and I didn't hit anyone, but that like just was so scary. And I feel like ever since then I've just been even more afraid. Like I've been afraid, but that kind of just like put me in worse shape when it comes to just like winter weather in general. I just feel like it's so scary. You know, anytime accidents can happen, right? So I'm always have like anxiety with it, but I just feel like in the winter it's just heightened so much because the roads are so dangerous. So I think I'm gonna go into this shade called Starfish right here. I've never seen this movie before, actually, which I feel bad because I feel like I say that a lot. I just really wasn't a big person to watch movies. I would much prefer like shows. I'm definitely someone who enjoys watching like TV shows, reality shows, stuff like that a bit more than I enjoy like movies. So, ooh, this is pretty. I feel like this is way more pigmented than I was thinking. I'm like sitting on Flower Beauty, I swear. They have such good products. I don't know why they aren't like, I know they're talked about, but I feel like they're not talked about enough because everything I've like mostly tried from the brand I've been impressed with. Like I said, their eyeshadow palettes like are hit or miss for me when it comes to those little quads. Like I feel like I could do without them, but this is really, really nice. And then they have really great complexion products. I feel like I really like their serum foundation. Their mascaras are really good. I'm actually going to use one here in a second. I'm going to grab Angel's Eye right here. They have these Gel Crush blushes that I've been loving lately. I just feel like they have a lot of really good staple products. That is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. These are like way more foiled and wet than I was expecting to. I kind of thought this would be like more sheer. The Drugstore, I'm like, honestly, sometimes I use these palettes and like mascaras and things, and I'm like, why do we shop like high-end, honestly? Because Drugstore is just stepping it up so much. And it's just not how it used to be at all. I'm going to use their Wire Mascara. I used to have this, and I went through like multiple tubes of it, but I haven't had it in my collection in a while, so I'm excited to have it again. But when I was first getting into makeup, the Drugstore products were like so, one, they were more affordable because I feel like Drugstore products are kind of getting expensive, but the quality of them is just becoming so much better. Like I can just like remember when I tried like a high-end eyeshadow, like compared to my regular like, you know, drugstore stuff, I was like, this is incredible. Like I think I was using like maybe CoverGirl or Maybelline or something, and you know, it didn't compare back then. Like the drugstore and high-end was like night and day. And nowadays I'm like, you can get beautiful eye looks, pigmented shadows, really nice complexion products and everything from the drugstore, and I feel like you don't have to spend nearly as much. But I will say the drugstore prices are way higher than they used to be. Like this never used to be, you know, that expensive. Like I know NYX in particular, like their products have gotten really pricey, and I just feel like it never used to be like that. Even Revlon, I was seeing the other day, I was like linking something and I like couldn't believe how expensive. I think I was linking like a lip product or something, and it was like $10 for a lip product. I was like, what the? Okay, so now that we've got the mascara on, I want to try this out from NYX. This is their Epic Smoke Liner. It's an angled liner and blender. This seems really interesting. So there's a few colors that they sent over, but it has like this little paddle on one side, and then you have the angled liner here on the top. I kind of want to try this out on my lower lash line just because I wanted to try that eyeshadow palette, but I kind of want to see how it does. Like smudging down here maybe. It's a I like kind of a cool concept. I've never seen one of these little paddles. I've seen them on like brow products. I've never seen one for eyeliner. So I'm gonna just kind of smoke this down my lower lash line, maybe bring it up and do like a little baby wing moment. It's weird too that it's like angular, but I feel like smoky looks have really been kind of coming back. I love this like taupe shade. So I'm gonna kind of flick it up just a little bit right here and maybe create a tiny little baby wing. And then I'm gonna take the paddle side and kind of just blend that out. I could see this being really pretty on its own. It does look nice, I think, but I'll definitely have to retry this out just on its own on an eye look and see how it does for like a wing, like a smoky wing. So next I want to give these a try. These are new from Physicians Formula. They are new to the Butter line, and they're really cute little like faces. So we have a blush, a banana powder, and then also a bronzer. So I think I'm first going to go in with the bronzer shade. So this is Butter's bronzer. I'm going to take this on this little angled brush from Complex Culture. I'm just going to start to sculpt out my cheeks and add this on. I love the smell of the Butter products. It smells just like their regular Butter bronzer. I feel like Physicians Formula has been a brand that I always feel like kind of is a little bit underrated too. It's kind of always been around, and I feel like they've always had really good products. We don't feel like they get as much hype as like other drugstore brands. I feel like for me, like Maybelline's one that I see a lot. NYX is one that I definitely see a lot. But I don't feel like I hear as many people talking about Physicians Formula, but they've always had such staple products too. Okay, that looks nice. I like this bronzer. I love their butter bronzer, so it just seems kind of similar to that. Then let's give the blush a try. This is Butter Buddies blush. So they're all called Butter Buddies. Ooh, that is, oh my gosh, powdery. Look at how much pan there is there. That is like so powdery. So be careful if you get this one. You're gonna have to like dip in lightly. But I'm gonna apply this with this duo fiber brush. So really just pack on the blush. I love blush lately. This is definitely just like soft. So be careful if you do get this one. I'd probably use maybe another brush that isn't so dense because I just feel like since it's such a dusty product. And then I want to put a tiny bit of the banana powder on. Lately, I honestly have not even been like setting my under eyes, which is crazy. I feel like we did get some fallout on there. But I have not been setting my under eyes hardly at all lately. I've kind of just been leaving them on their own without any sort of powder or anything. And I feel like I've been having like minimal creasing. I'm still getting a little bit of creasing, but not nearly as much as I used to have. I tried out a new eye cream. I got it in an Allure box. And I swear it's been making such a difference on my under eyes, which is nice. So I really haven't been using powder all too often, but I do want to still give this one a try. I'm just going to kind of add it to the high points of my face also, but it actually looks really nice. It did smooth that area pretty well, and it definitely did brighten it up. I feel like it kind of helped give our complexion a little bit more of a flow too, because I feel like we're looking a little bit uneven there. And then I have another product from NYX. This is a brow product. This is the Thick It Stick It Brow Mascara. I honestly forgot that I had this, or I wouldn't have applied like any brow products to my brows, but it's okay. We're gonna use this more of like a fluffy brow moment to like kind of fluff them up a little bit, because I already have product in there. Ooh, okay, that does definitely stick them up like it said. Add a little bit more to this side, but I do already have products, so I'll have to try this one when I don't have like any and see if it can kind of help me like build a brow or something like that, because I feel like my brows have really started growing a lot to where I don't really have to actually apply that much product, which has been really nice, let me tell you. I feel like I'm the last person in the entire world to try these from Milani, but these are called their, I believe they're called the Fetish Lipsticks. This is in the shade Secret 430. I don't know why I haven't tried these. I swatched this one forever ago, but then it kind of just got lost in my collection, and I've yet to like try it again. But I've been hearing really good things about this formula. It's like matte, but it's not overly matte. It's not super drying. I do feel like I could have benefited a little bit from like maybe a lip liner with it, but it was easy to apply. It feels really comfortable. It kind of reminds me like almost a little bit maybe of the MAC like Powder Kiss lips. It almost kind of reminds me like the texture of it a little bit of that. It feels very light. Next, I want to try these from NYX. This came in that same PR package. These are some lip glosses from them. I love flavored things, you guys. I'm such a sucker for flavors. So these are their Juice Gloss electrolyte infused lip colors. So we have watermelon sugar, we have kiwi, what is this one? Kiwi Kick, and then we also have coconut chill. So I kind of want to try these. I actually slipped them on the other day over top of something else, but I haven't tried them like on their own. So I'm going to use the watermelon one. I love that they're in like the little tubes. That is something I just like love about lip products when they're in the tubes. I just feel like it's such like nostalgia. I just said nostalgia. I meant nostalgia to like just the olden days when it came to lip products. I feel like everything just came in like a little tube. That has really nice shine to it actually. So I'll apply it up here as well. It smells really amazing. It smells like watermelon. Formula feels really nice. It almost reminds me of like a lip oil because it feels like really thin. It doesn't feel like overly thick or goopy or anything like that. That's really nice, and it smells, like I said, amazing. It looks beautiful over that lip color. And this is also new from NYX. This is the Plump Finish Finey Repellent with electrolytes mixing setting spray as well. So we're gonna give this a go. I'm gonna try to do one of these so it doesn't like spritz on me too much, but I'll spray this to, woo! Oh my gosh, I hate aggressive like misters like that. It's very aggressive. Wow, I'm gonna do one more. Ooh. I don't know what it is, but I'm so used to like my Morphe setting this where I'm like, and it just feels so much nicer. That was a little bit aggressive. It was aggressive, but it didn't do like one splotch. Like at least it was like an even spray. It was just like a little bit more than I think I was expecting. Let that seep in a little bit. I'll take these little things out of my hair. I feel like my hair is like so large today. I got a little bit of a haircut and I just kind of went crazy with my curlers. I feel like my hair just looks a little bit intense. But you guys, this is our finished makeup look. If you told me this was all drugstore, I would not believe you, because this is so cute. I love how this eye look came out. Like, this kind of looks like something I would create with like a Natasha Denona palette. Like, it looks pretty legit. So Flower Beauty, I'm definitely going to be checking out more of their eyeshadow palettes. I love this lip combo too. I feel like this lip gloss looks really juicy. The primer I think was nice as well. I'll have to see how my makeup like lasts throughout the day, but I do feel like it gave me quite a bit of luminosity, and I do think it had a nice tackiness to it. So I'll see how like the foundation wears. This one normally wears pretty well for me, but I do think it would help your makeup maybe stick a little bit more. The brow product, I feel like it did make my brows stand up a little bit. I'm going to be curious to try that out on its own. I want to also try again that smudging eyeliner, so maybe I'll do a video on that, so look out for that. But I think it looks nice under the eyes, but I want to try it like as an actual like wing kind of a situation. And then the butter products were also nice. I always enjoy the butter line from Physicians Formula, so I feel like if you like that formula, you will enjoy those as well. But that is everything for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Again, let me know what you guys want to see over here. Like I said, I've just kind of been in a little bit of a rut when it comes to my beauty channel, and I just love to get more feedback from you guys on what videos you would like to see. If you do want to check out my vlog channel, I'll link it down below if you guys want to see more everyday type of content. But I hope you did enjoy this one. I will link down below all of the products that I used as well, and I will see you all very soon with a brand new video. Bye.